Right, now then, debts. Right, council tax and mortgages is a totally different kettle of fish, and I could go into it, but that would challenge your goldfish memory minds, and you'd switch off the video straight away. Anyway, other debts. You got credit card debts and stuff like that. Then it's a county court thing, and they're not going to steal your house. They're going to steal your stuff, right? Like they might steal your car, okay? But all you have to do is fill in a form and say your skin and do your budget, right? But you can be a middle class budget, right? Because all of these fuckers they all live in middle class bullshit world where they bullshit for a living and go around eating in restaurants all the time. All right, so you're fucking, yeah. You seeing what I'm saying? You fill in the financial budget of what posh person would be spending. So imagine their electric bill when they've got smart everything. Idiots. And a fucking heat pump. Massive electric bill you're putting on your form. Right? So unless you are a middle class twit on a massive load of money for basically lying for a living, then you can easily arrange for the form to say you've fucking got no disposable income and you'll pay them £1 a month. Then you get into some weird shit where they go, well, if you can't afford it, don't pay it. But trust me, just fucking pay it. Write back, don't even bother writing back to him. But if you are tempted, write back and go, I'm just going to fucking pay it anyway, mate. I'll scrape £1 out of my small change. Put it that way, right? Whatever you want, pay them the fucking £1, right? If you are, I owe £7 on credit cards, right, and a few little bits, right? I think it's about that, and one of them is like £4 something, right? I've been doing this for more than 15 years, all right? They never ever come after you. You pay them £1, you send off the forms. They want it every 6 months. You do it once a year, right? Now this woman's going to this is going to be a new grift, or it's probably already an existing grift, as well as the council tax grift, which doesn't work, as well as the mortgage grift, which doesn't work. She's going to tell you for smaller debts, which then they would steal your car for, but not your house. For smaller debts, instead of doing £1 a month to fob them off, if you got 5 debts, that's £5 a month. What the fuck's that? Yeah? Fucking not worth worrying about, is it? Right? And you can do it forever. Trust me. I have been doing it forever. Right? I've also got 10 grand non-debt with the student loans, but because I've got a perfect, I can prove I don't owe that to a judge, but because I don't trust the fucking system to even enable me to explain it to a judge, and I don't trust that a judge isn't going to go, yes, that's very good, peasant, but fuck off. You can pay this fucking my Freemason friend's company. The whole company with the student loans, all of it, it's been sidelined. The debt's been passed on to another thing. It's all dodgy as fuck. And I could probably argue it, and no problem, I can prove I don't owe the money. But I'm not going to risk it because of what I've just said. So I pay £1 a month on a 10 grand debt, right? Yeah, are you getting the picture now, right? So you could owe 10 grand on something, £1 a month, right? Council tax is a different kettle of fish. I don't know about that. And I suspect you could never win. You could try the £1 a month thing, but they'll come for you eventually. It'll take you a long time. Anyway, for any other debt, £1 a month. That's the answer. She's trying to tell you do this blag, but listen, there is a massive fuck up in what she says.
And before he knew it, the account was sold to a collection agency. There was an exchange of letters between John and the collection agency, and the collection agency were unsuccessful. So this is the first collection agency. They were unsuccessful in collecting anything from John. So the communication between John and the first collection agency went something like this. You owe us money. John says, sure, upon proof of claim that I have a contract with you, then I am more than happy to pay. But if you can't provide a contract, then there is nothing to be paid.
Right, so what she's saying here is this guy said that instead of paying £1 a month to the debt collectors, he said, show me your contract, right? Then she goes on about contract law, right? This is all before the court case. Then
John was provided with a copy of the same response pack, which was sent to the court. Within their response pack, there was a copy of a contractual agreement which contained a signature falsely representing John's consent.
right, basically, to save you having to listen to it all, what happened is he pushed them on this, well, prove your claim, and because they're like 4 steps down the debt collection route, they couldn't get the original contract of the original company, so they forged one. All right, and then when the case came to be heard, they never turned up, so the judge ruled in his favour. Well, yeah. So he's saying to the judge, well, they haven't turned up, and look, they forged the signature, and he showed to the judge, here's my original contract, there's my signature, here's their forged one. Totally different, mate. The judge ruled in his favour, they weren't there. Right, she's saying he won because he said something about the third party can't claim someone else's debt. Yeah, the third party can't win a case because you haven't got a contract with the third party. That's the claim she's making. And yet she tells you, and this always happens with all of these common law things, just watch them carefully, you'll see the massive gaping flaw in the middle of the video or at the end of the video somewhere, where they say they've won because, common law. No, if they did win, you'll notice, no, they won because of forgery or massive fuck up by the other dudes, the claimant, or they didn't win and they'll pretend they win. But here she's claiming, oh yeah, this guy won because he argued, yes, third party debt, don't have to pay it. And no, they committed forgery. So he probably won because of the forgery. Yeah. Capiche? Honestly. They'll come up with any old shit because they want to carry on churning out these videos endlessly. And some of the videos that will be monetized somewhere on Odyssey or bloody whatever, TikTok or elongated muskrats, Twitter for twits, or YouTube, wherever it is, they'll have some monetization somewhere. You might be watching it on a free thing, but honestly, they're just bullshitting on every day for hours and hours, and that's their little income. And they'll just have you off. Possibly even believe it themselves, but they've got to be a bit daft to not realise that what they're saying is crap. Soz. But £1 a month, just pay £1 a month. When it's little debts. When it's big debts, fucking hell. Honestly, you really are risking it. I've not seen anyone win ever. Has anyone? If we want to win, we need mass non-compliance. And when it's mass non-compliance, that doesn't need to be everyone. But like 20% of people, that'd work, definitely. But to achieve that, we need to stop listening to all this shit and wasting time on this and be speaking to all the normies. And then we need to be the ones that are brave to go first, because the normies aren't, because they're scared of everything, aren't they? In the age of hyper-vigilance. So anyway, mass non-compliance would work. Having an army outside your house that you can summon like that, that would work. But yeah, that's not quite realistic tomorrow. Maybe one day though.